Okay, so it's the 22nd of July. This is Milldale South I'm walking. This is through Dovedale and Dove River here. Then turn right and head up, back up the Manifold Trail, Manifold River. Previously I've been further north, Crowdicott Way, Artington. So like I say, this is Dovedale River on my right. We're walking through Dovedale Valley. So there's all these sort of little caves, which gives you something interesting to look at. Some North Shore. I don't know what's called in walking circles, but mountain biking is called North Shore this. So this is still River Dove. I've just come past the stepping stones up there. God, it's so touristy. There's about 100 people milling around it. Be a nice place, but I can't stand all these people. Oh, thank God I've got away from all the people. I've just come away from River Dove, and there are stepping stones and stuff. As you can see, there's a big car park down there. So I'm walking over to, well, I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know whether it's Ilam or Elam. Anyway, there were like arrows saying this is the alternative route. Now, I don't know whether this is part of my commute route because there's no signal on my phone and I've lost the track. I have to wait until I get signal again. Really should pay for the offline maps, but I'm too stingy. But I'm so glad to get away from all those people. So yeah, I've just looked on my commute. I've got a bit of signal back. Yeah, this is the path it was sending me on anyway. I think it's going to take us up there, and I don't think it's going to take us to top of the hill. I'm sure it's not. It's going to take us around there somewhere. Spin you around to see the whole valley. It's quite nice. Sun's come out. It's amazing. When I set off this morning, we were having showers, and it rained quite a bit on my way out here. It did say it was going to clear up a bit, but it said it was going to be overcast. It was about 18 degrees when I set off, and now it's in 20s in sun. So that's that hill. I think it said Clough Hill. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have a look. I'll look it up in a bit. But yeah, really popular area down there. Now I've veered left, so I'm heading down now. I'm assuming the river must be over that hill. What I'm aiming for, not 100% sure. It's a good view of where I've just come from. That big hill, I didn't go to the top of it, I walked at the bottom of it. But you can see like lanes up to it. I think it was Clough Hill, something like that. Can't quite remember. So I've just walked through Dovedale, not Dovedale. So I've just walked through Ilam, Ilam, I-L-A-M, I don't know. I don't know what this is, some sort of park or another. Don't know. It's a busy old place. Like I said before, it's Wednesday. I wasn't expecting it to be so busy. Yeah, so that's Ilam Church. Ilam. Don't know. Some other old building, I don't know what the hell it is. So there's another view at Ilam Church. I'm not going that way. Going up to tea rooms, and I'm assuming I'm going through that path down there. So that's the Manifold River down there. It's gone past the Manifold tea rooms. you can see how busy it is near the bridge. So from here I'm heading north. Like I say, I'm just dropped down onto Manifold Trail, or Manifold River anyway. I'm heading north, about 15 kilometres away from the car. It's about 10 miles, so that's pretty good. Some beehives there, look. That's cool. With a warning. See that? Beehive, do not approach. Cool, kind of swarming around it. So this is Manifold River. It's looking south. I'm heading up that way. As you can see, it's look as if it's drying up. Last week when I walked along it, it would dry in certain areas, then there was just water. So I don't know what the deal is with it, because we've had plenty of water. Like I said, it rained this morning. Yeah, so it's a really nice day. It's our sun's coming out, say low 20s, slight breeze, not too much. So there we go. Just looked up the name of that hill that I could have walked up near Dove River, near the stepping stones. It's called Thor Cloud, so I've been calling it a totally wrong name. You can see where I've walked. Obviously I've just walked up this hill over there, and obviously sort of in that sort of direction. If you walk sort of from the hill, walked along the bottom of the hill. Good view from where I am at the moment, seen right over the valley. So apparently this is the disused lime kiln. You have a look into history, like the Peak District and stuff. There used to be a lot of industry up here, kiln works, because they're all limestone. It's quite a big kiln on the Manifold Trail. Yeah, look, used to be built all around here. So there used to be walls. Might have been a chimney or something, part of the kiln. Interesting. Oh, yeah. So I made a slight detour, go and have a look at this lime kiln thing, but commute and me zigzagging across this field, all in the same field. There was a farmer there watching me, baling up hay, but I thought, if I walk here, then walk across field again, he'll think I'm crazy. So, and when I looked to see what was happening with commute, it showed me that lime kiln. Lime kiln. So I thought I'd go have a look at it. Like I say, there's a lot of those sorts of things around the Peak District. See a lot of like millstones, like round stones with old in the middle. They're all over the place, and it makes you realise how industrialised it used to be back in the day. So there's Trowley Old Hall. I'll look it up on Wikipedia and put a link at the description about it. Ugh. So I've moved down to what's it called? I don't know what I just called it. I'll call it Throwley Old Hall, something like that. So I'll have a little look around it while I'm at it. It's taking a few spots of rain in here. Living in this in medieval times. So obviously at some point there was a fire. That must have been a chimney. Ah, that would have been second level, wouldn't it? With another chimney there. Couldn't put lottery, I think I'll build one of these. Got the chimney, second chimney upstairs. So that's where I've just come from. Can't really see it on screen, so it's a bit hard to point out. Where you can see the bright, sort of brighter coloured green field, that's where we were doing all hay. So I've come down there. There's a farm down there. Saw some wildlife, a rat the size of a cat down there. Come up through this field with some cows in it, but they're all laying down, chewing cud. So didn't have much of a problem with them. And I walked up here. I'll be dropping down into Manifold Valley now. So I'll be dropping down into Manifold Valley now if you just didn't get that. So cool. Oh, I do see these everywhere as well. Manifold Trail. So that's where I just walked from. Another one of those derelict buildings. Spin you around. Another one of those derelict buildings on that hill. Just heading down here now. This is Manifold Valley we're going into. Or Manifold Trail anyway. There's a bit of a cave there. I don't know where you could see it. So it does look as if we're part of the Manifold Trail. Okay, so I can go through this and cut a bit of my route off. I'm not amazingly tired, and I might as well head further down to Thor's cave. Will be a bit of a slog getting up the hill, but apart from that, like I say, I'm not amazingly tired. But look at these tiny horses. Can't beat a tiny horse. Hey. So I think this is Manifold River. This is the bit where it's all dried up. There's plenty. There were plenty of water in it further up near what are it called? Ilam or Ilam Church. Plenty of water down near what's it called? Kiln. But this part, there's nothing in it at all. So whether it's been dammed up so they can do some maintenance on it or something, I don't know. Interested to know. There you go. It's just there. Quite a large cavity in the rock. It's a good one as well. Yeah. Like I say, there were tons of people there last time I went to it, so I couldn't really film it. So I was just stopped to have my lunch, a falafel wrap. I'm up near Thor's cave. I did come down here last week, but then I headed up north rather than going south. Today I've come from the south up to it. So I'll be going over there. I'm not going to retrace, once I get to the end of this trail, I'm not going to retrace my steps, what I did last week. I'm going to turn right and do a bit of a zigzag. So, I took slightly the wrong turn, only slightly. If you look on there, you can see that. I should be following the blue line, but I've sort of missed a stile somewhere. Don't know how I managed it. We've only been cutting across this here, so it wouldn't have been anything much. I've been looking and I think I might have done, it's a weird thing I've done, and I think I've done it because I wanted to, it's a cycling segment on commute, and I wanted to see how steep it were, just in case I come and do it on bike. So I think that's why I've done it. Ah, yes, got you. Right, so start again. Right, so it's a bit windy up here, so I don't know whether you'll be able to hear me, but I'm just walking down this road now. I'll be turning left up that cycling hill climb. It's a cycling segment, but I think I put it on commute so I could just wreck it out a bit, see what it was like. But this shows you where I've been or a little bit where I've been. Just over that hill there's a farm, I walked through a farm and I can't see screen, but I come down there, you can see a little house, derelict house, come down into the valley, then I walked along the valley there, through, up, I think it's that hill there, where Thor's cave is. I walked over to Wetton, and walked down this road. So I've turned on the cycling segment now. Somehow I've still managed to go wrong. I've not started from the beginning of the cycling segment. Don't matter because I'm walking, but I don't know where I went wrong. So I've not actually followed my blue line. It's complicated, but still I hate going off route like that. Yeah, so I've just got to the top of that cycling segment, just walked it obviously. Yeah, it's a short segment, but I think most of it's about a good 20% or 25%. Proper steep. I mean, I got up it okay walking, but on a bike, I struggle. So I just turned off the road. The road's just going down there. It's taking me across fields now, and I'll be dropping onto River Dove. About 10-20 minutes I think. So I'm still dropping down into Dovedale, at Dove River. I just turned off onto this. From there there's a path that goes up there and that will take me to Milldale. I've been calling it Milldale, but it's Milldale. So only a few hundred metres away to River Dove now. Once I drop down there I'm only, what, a kilometre, half a mile, maybe a mile away from the car. Yeah, probably about a mile away from the car. Once I drop onto River Dove. So I dropped down to Dove River and this is the path to Milldale. I'm not sure whether it's an official path. The signs didn't show it this way, but commute said I could go this way. So might have to end up wading across. Oh God, look at this! Might end up wading across. Hold on. Yeah, wading across the river. So we'll see. It must have used much. Probably floods on this side or something. Oh dear. So there you go. That's those caves that I filmed or took a photo of earlier with less people around them. It's pretty good. Not sure whether this path's going to lead anywhere. So there is a style, sort of means there is a path, it's just that most people don't use it. Whew. So River Dove's just down there, it's Dovedale. 22nd of July, this has been my Milldale South walk. Started from Milldale, walked along the River Dove, through Dovedale to Stepping Stones, past, what was it called, Thorpe Cloud Hill. Didn't go up it, went at the side of it. Went over to Ilam, or Ilam, I don't know how to pronounce it. Dropped down onto Manifold River, zigzagged a little bit. Finally got up to Thor's cave and basically headed back to Dovedale and now I'm heading back to the car. So it's been quite a nice day, a bit breezy on tops like it always is, but it's been about, well, when sun's out, low 20s. When I first started about 18 degrees. Thought we were going to have a bit of rain, but no sign of rain, maybe a few spots, but nothing really to mention. So I'm about half a mile away from the car now, so that's my walk for today. Dunk out.